Yo, GM. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Happy freaking birthday, Kerry. My gosh, you better get your ass up here quick, dog. We're obviously going to start the festivities in just a little bit here, but we want to hear from you. Definitely happy birthday, man. Corey, you can come up too. And no shade on you, Corey, but I was looking at the stats this morning just to make sure that I had my information correct. And yes, Kerry is our number one listener by by hours. He had like a probably 40 hours on you, Corey. Corey's the number two community member for hours listened to the Web3 Breakfast Show. So happy freaking birthday, Kerry. My gosh. Excited for you. You know what I want to do today, Kerry? Like, I was looking at all the news and all that stuff. I got a weird hair that's out of place if you're watching on the live stream. I want, what do you want to talk about today? Because I was looking at the news. I was looking, there's a bunch of stories that we could be talking about. But at the end of the day, dog, it's your birthday. What do you want to talk about today?
Oh man, that's a heavy responsibility. Well, first I just want to say thanks for like everything, man. Like your friendship, you and Turbo, and the rest of the crew means like the world to me. Um, and I set my watch to this fucking show. You know what I mean? It's like that important part of my day. It's like really like this is how I wake up. I've been waking up this way for like over a year now, and and I'm all the better for it. I think when I started out, I couldn't get up here and talk for shit, right? But now I'm barely sweating from the palms at all.
You're even hosting, and you even host your own spaces now, man. Like,
Once in a while. I haven't been though because I haven't been lately because I want to do music shows and I don't have a way to plug my the music directly into the phone, so it sounds kind of shitty. So I've been laying off the music spaces lately. But anyway, I don't know if I could choose something to talk about. Like I'd want to talk about like how other people are feeling, like mental health wise. But I know that's kind of a bummer of a topic. So
no.
if we want to keep it Web3,
Bro.
no.
We look at the we got to change the title because I just put it as Web3 Breakfast. But if you look, man, the number one thing that I click every show, the topics on this, the number one thing that I always click is always
Mindful wellness.
always, man, because without our healthy minds, man, we're nothing. If we got if we got things going on in our brain that keep us from being our best, ain't no way we can be useful to other people as well. So I think mindful wellness, mental health, man, is so important, especially, man, and it's full circle. We can take it all into the Web3 world and where we're at, and the psychological effects of the extended build markets, and these manipulations where we hear like good news and it's just like, oh shit, like faked out. Like it happened again yesterday with XRP and Roblox. Who was it? Was it BitPay? BitPay put out a tweet saying that Roblox was going to start accepting XRP as payment, and people like freaked out. They were so excited. Like, I mean, that's massive news. And then no, sorry, another fake out. Was it another intern that put a tweet out? Like, what is going on? With these fake outs, are like there's literally like psychological fake outs at this point, to see, how can we handle this stuff? So no, man, I think mental health is a great topic to talk about, and there are definitely a lot of tie-ins to our Web3 space. So GM, everybody, thank you for being here. Kerry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, man. Yeah, I used to like get real down on myself on my birthday. Like I used to dwell on shit. Like I have, there's a bunch of memories tied to that. Over the years, you get things happen, and different memories get tied to certain days. And so, like a lot of shit has like happened through my life on my birthday for some reason. And but like on this, the 45th year of our Lord, I'm trying something different. I'm trying to be good to myself. So.
Hell yeah.
We'll see how it works, man. We'll see how it works. Usually I'm self-destructive as fuck, but this year I'm gonna go like easy on the booze and just like smoke a lot of weed and see how that goes. Turbo, your hand up is killing me, man. You gotta get your hand up.
Oh yeah, actually, I'm glad you called on me, Kerry. Because Jay, I'm gonna switch down to listener. I mean, not listener. I'm gonna switch to speaker.
Okay.
And if we can move Kerry in the co-host spot for his birthday, bro.
Oh.
I think that should be like our breakfast community thing. So like if it's your birthday, you get to come up and sit in the co-host seat and be the big dog.
I love this so much. Turbo, get down as a speaker. I'm just gonna remove you as the co-host. You ain't gonna get a chance to click the button yourself. What a great idea. I love that. Yep, this is what we do now. Okay, so let's see. It's just
You guys are ridiculous.
It's gonna take a second.
This is killing me.
Invite to co-host. There you go. Yeah, I love this.
Oh my
I
gosh.
freaking love this. Yeah, so guys, make sure we got to find a way to get the calendar rolling so that we know when to expect our friends' birthdays. Because I definitely want to make sure that this is a great thing, man. Because we got to sing happy birthday. We got to have you as our co-host. Oh man, great idea, Turbo. GM.
Yo, I love this. This is so freaking great, man. Man, shouts out to everybody in the Web3. Like mental health is a super important thing. Definitely have a great conversation today when it comes down to it. That's what my degree's in is psychology. And I literally switched my degree from marketing to psychology because like I just felt like if you can understand a person, if you can talk to them, if you can kind of understand like how they're going to behave or why they behave the way they do, then you're able to communicate efficiently with them and you can help them to get to the sale. Because if it's truly something that they need or is of value to them or is going to bring something into their life and it's worth them having, then we should be able to articulate that to them in a way that is effective. And it starts with mental health, man. So shouts out for the mental health conversation. I'm super geeked for this.
Yeet, yeet. Love that. Let's give a little bit of man, I gotta get the yikes. That was straight 100 volume. If I blasted out your eardrums like I just blasted out my own, apologies. Yowza. All right. I think.
What the fuck in a truck? Oh my gosh. Talk about OG from the crow space. What's up, man? What the fuck?
GM, J Chains, you blew my ear. You blew my ear.
Yep. My bad.
I had to go ahead and give you I had to go ahead and give it to you, but you didn't blow my ears out. I blew my own ears out. GM, Turbo, motherfucker made it. J Chain, big J Chains, big salute to you. Another OG. I stepped up in here, man, because I seen Turbo was in here. Then I realized it was J Chain space, so I had to come up and just give y'all a nice honkity honk and say GM to everybody.
GM, man, appreciate that. So we got to get some hands in here just a second. I want to make sure if you guys are just coming into the space, thank you so much for joining us for Web3 Breakfast. Make sure you go down to the bottom right. Let's get the retweets going. Let's get some more folks in here because it's Kerry's birthday. Kerry, our co-host of the day today, and we are going to be singing happy birthday. So we want to pack this freaking room. So that we can get the stage filled, and then we can do a happy birthday. And we got to clip it just like we did for my daughter. And I tell you what, we can memorialize these beautiful, might I say, beautiful renditions of happy birthday forever. So make sure that we retweet the space out. Let's get some more friends in here. This is Web3 Breakfast, a show for the community, by the community. If you want to come up and talk, obviously we're going to, like I said, we're going to sing happy birthday. But today we're talking mental health. So if you want to be a part of the conversation, all you got to do is raise your hand, request to speak, and we'll bring you on up here. Everybody is entitled to come up to the stage here at Web3 Breakfast. It's what we do. We only got the one rule. If you do come up for your first time, don't be a douchebag. So no racist, sexist, homophobes. Make sure that you wish Kerry a happy birthday if you got the mic. And let's get this thing going. Woo!
So dope, man. What else is was there anything crazy that happened last night, Jay? Besides the XRP, fake news and the Bitcoin fake news and the other fake news?
No, let's see. Let me just pop over on Crypto Panic just to make sure that nothing absolutely bizarre has happened in the last. Now, I'll tell you what. I did have a little bit of a rough morning. Obviously, we wanted to get the show going, at 8 a.m. It's been a challenge to, add that into the whole, the daily routine here. And so, we said, all right, let's just, we'll go with the space at 9 this week. And then we'll start, because we're adding in, stuff every day on Crypto Crossfire, starting to do some more pre-record videos, all that stuff, right? So the days, they're starting to stack up. But anyway, coming in this morning, I'll tell you what. Does anybody get upset when they see an accident? Obviously, your heart goes out if anybody got hurt. But at some of these times where people get into a car accident, you got to be like, listen, man, if you just paid attention, that wouldn't have happened. And then I wouldn't have been backed up. And not just me, like the 500 other cars that got backed up in 30 minutes of traffic. If you just would have been paying attention and maybe didn't try to take that left-hand turn or try to just gun it. And then, whatever. So, the day backed up. So we didn't get a chance to get a whole lot done this morning. And so let's see. That was a long-winded way of me looking at the headlines. Nothing really big that I'm seeing. Coinbase something. No, we're good, Turbo.
Good deal, man. That's always a good deal. Hell yeah, man. Let's swing these hands.
Let's get it.
Let's get this chop shop cooking. Let's get to this, man. I'm gonna join you on the stream now, Jay. I finally got back to my room. Speaking of bad days, my guy AI Love's definitely having a bad day because his coffee cup just got a hole out of nowhere. We were just driving and just a hole just got in his cup and just poured his coffee all over his pants. It was crazy.
Look, let me
Like a
ask you a
perfectly
question.
circle hole.
So
Yeah.
I would assume if we're talking a styrofoam cup, it's hot coffee, not cold coffee. So AI, you feeling all right, man? Is this like a McDonald's situation
Yeah.
from like the 90s?
Yeah, man. Thank God it wasn't from McDonald's, because I might not be the lover like no other. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, I don't know how I got a hole in the cup. It was the weirdest thing ever, dude. I'm like, man, I've had days like these. These are the days that really test your mental fortitude. It took me back to, my early days, B2B sales, man. Listen, dude, when it would rain, it'd be like, oh my God, but you got to get out there and you got to make it the best, man. You can't make excuses in life. Fucking change your diapers, put some new pants on, and your mission continues, man.
Well, I hope. I mean, if you are wearing diapers at this stage and you are, in the Web3 breakfast community, shout out to you. Confidence, should be high. But I hope, honestly, at deep down, that we don't have too many people that depends at this particular moment. I could be wrong, but
I got a weak bladder.
oh man, no, thank you. I'm not looking forward to getting to the old man stage. Anybody else? Just want to stay young.
Look at all these hands.
I just want to stay young, man. Kerry, you said you're 45, is that right?
Dude. Yeah, let's not talk about getting any older today, man.
Oh, it's
Killing
not.
me.
Age is just a number, right? It's all.
I know.
It's all just
I feel great, man.
That's great. All right, let's
Honestly, like I feel, not like a 45-year-old should.
perfect. I mean,
So,
I think
yeah, let's get some hands, man.
that's just the
Oh,
way.
Hash.
Who do you want to call on first?
Hash is here. Oh my God, my bro Hash, another fellow Canadian. Is that really him?
It is really me, Kerry. Happy
Holy
fucking birthday. I don't know if we're allowed
What?
to cuss here in the Web3 breakfast.
Absolutely.
But
It's
I think-
Kerry's birthday special. Anything goes.
Amazing. J-Chains, I'm sorry it's been so long, but the mornings, they're hard for me. I get my kid to school, and by the time I'm done, I miss it. But I saw that it was Kerry's birthday. My Libra brother. We got so many Libras. I saw someone talking about a Web3 birthday calendar. I think that'd be amazing. But Kerry, happy 25th birthday. You don't look a day over 17.
Thanks, buddy. That means a lot.
Well, I love that. Let's go. Hey, we got another Canadian man. I think your brothers from up north there, man. They are showing up today. We got the modern Canadian in the house. What's up, fam? What's up, Mike?
Hey, GM guys, what's going on?
Not much, man. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. It's a good day. Wednesday, almost done the week.
At the end of the day today, once you're done with your work day today, more than half the work week is done, and everybody at this point is now working for the weekend. Right now, one thing I like to think about on Wednesdays is how are those goals that you set for yourself on Monday? Did you get anywhere? Did you accomplish as much as you want to so far? I mean, you're halfway through, so it's time to kick it into overdrive if you didn't get everything done that you wanted to this week. I've got a lot of work to do today and tomorrow to make sure that I hit my goals, but hey, we'll get there, right?
Bro, same.
I was going to talk about the mental health. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm feeling down or unmotivated, I like to listen to Jim Ron reels or sound bites on my Instagram.
Let's go, baby. Jim Rohn, baby. I love that man.
I love it. Everybody, everybody does something that to get you out of your mental fog, to get you out of your whatever state you're in. I've always said this is really funny. If you're in a bad mood and you want to cheer yourself very quickly and give yourself a little chuckle, I promise you this is going to work. Say Gargonzola like a pirate, and you'll laugh. I promise you. Issues.
I just hate to see Park come.
I just wanted to say good morning to everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day, and I hope everybody has a blessed day. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say congrats to AI for getting a sweet looking fucking duck yesterday for free. It was like his birthday, so congrats. That thing is fucking fire. And I just appreciate everybody up on the stage, and I hope everybody has a blessed and great Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, and we're rolling into the weekend, baby.
Ooh, love that. I love the positivity, man. Out in full force today. Got to be, right? We got to have that positivity. We are the positive squad. That's what we do here at the Web3 Breakfast is that we, no matter what, man, we always find like, and this is something that I do in my life. And you know, there's some people that know me personally that could testify to this is that I will find the silver lining in every situation because, you know, what's the alternative, right? I always want to be positive because the positive outlook and mindset is going to keep, you know, usually the train rolling, right? It's like almost you think about gravity. You know, an object in motion tends to stay in motion, right? And so, like, if you just keep yourself rolling, like, you know, that's half the battle, and just keep that positive mindset. So, if you can, you know, I know it's challenging in certain, you know, situations, and you know, everybody's kind of got their own, you know, battles and things that they're working with. But if you can start to try to find that silver lining in every situation that you find yourself in, you know, whether they're personal coaching moments, you know, even like the other day, like when I couldn't get the freaking camera to record me, right, like. But I use that as my motivation then to make my day better the following day. And so like always be finding that silver lining so that you can keep that mental train rolling, man. It's super, super important. That's how I do it. And I don't even know why I started giving advice. That's dumb.
Yeah, but you know,
Never dumb, man. Never dumb. We always we come here to hear your wisdom.
Yes, we need your wisdom, old Oracle. Please pass us the information from the old Web3. Man, we got some dope people pulling up for Kerry's birthday. We might
that
just have to
Ken
make this like a
Pepperoni?
regular thing. We got Jaden in the freaking building, super dope musician. We got doggone Lady Boss down there, Benny B coming from Cardano. Nick Shepard been here all week, man. I've been wanting to talk to him, but every time, oh shit, here we go. Y'all know what time it is. It's that Web3 breakfast community. Hey, shouts out to everybody in here. Got to give a very special welcome to our gal Wit down there, Vengeful Mama. If you haven't done so, make sure you tap in, give her a follow. That's Jay's better half, I should say. And shouts out to, who's this? Loki, what's up, family? I see you. Oh my gosh, is it? It definitely is. That's Bobcat over there. That's the homie. Crypto K, my guy, Shane T, holy Toledo. I see a beast just pulling up. OMWTF, man. Shouts out to all of y'all. And thank you so much for being here. You are the best part of Web3 Breakfast.
Hey, my guy.
Happy birthday, Kerry.
And happy freaking birthday, Kerry.
That music was super loud, man. I could barely hear you, but it was dope.
Oh,
I love that track.
Oh man,
That background track.
That's the tough thing is that so I don't hear probably the final mix that you guys get because the Rode is set to a different volume and I'm plugged straight into headphones. So damn it, sorry, damn it, Kent.
No worries.
What did
no
you
worries.
call? What did you call Kenton? Kentoni Pepperoni.
Cantoni Pepperoni. Yeah.
I love that.
Apparently that's what he goes by now.
Seriously, that's my favorite thing.
Tony Pepperoni. Oh man. Oh man.
GM fam, how are you?
Yeah, sorry, GM. I just totally cut in front of a kid called AI Love. That was so rude of me. Just wanted to say happy birthday, Kerry. And I love whatever's going on right now. Early Web3 breakfast. I like it.
Yeah. We're so we were changing some of the formats with some of the. If you guys saw the shirt that I made last night, the New World Finance Alliance. So we're starting to change some of our programming times so that we can get everything in. There's no overlaps. We're not stepping on anybody's toes kind of stuff. So we started the show 9 a.m. Eastern, run until 10. Pretty soon we're going to start a stream a little bit earlier, do our news and numbers, and then kick that straight into some Web3 music and then the show. So you know what? I've always thought in my mind, and you know, obviously, you know, I try to pay attention to and you know what's going on the West Coast because if you look at analytics, typically. For whatever reason, whether it was on YouTube, Twitter, everything, you know, there's a lot of user base and you know, people who listen over on the West Coast. And so, you know, you try to be mindful of that, but it's so much better to do a breakfast morning show where you live versus, and so I'm so much happier doing this thing in the morning. And I know, it may be challenging for some people. It's a little bit earlier, but that's where we're at. But we love you. And
Hey, man.
Thank you for being here.
Man, I just want to say happy birthday, Kerry. You know what I'm saying, man? Birthdays are really my thing in Web3, just in life in general, man. I just love celebrating other people's birthdays. I don't know why I have a weird obsession like that. I'm like, oh shit, it's your birthday? Shit, it's my birthday too. We're gonna party. So I just wanted to send you some love, man. I also want to send love to Turbo Made It for our beautiful conversation that we had yesterday, and the experience that we shared at a bar. I also
Oh
found out
shit.
some
Oh
special
Pimp I
about
love over here. He looks at me, he's like, yo man, I'm gonna need you to be my wingman. I said, bro, what? Bro, first off, we're in this bar and like this is like we in the real D, Jay. We in Detroit for real, right? We're at the bar. This fool's like, yo, I'm gonna need you to be my wingman. I'm like, bro, like straight up, like black ladies don't really like me, dog, for real. Like I got some kind of like juju, bro. He's like, nah, bro, it ain't even like this. As soon as I say it, boom, this lady drops a bottle. Thing shatters, right? I look at her, I'm like, well, at least it didn't go everywhere because this bottle went everywhere. And she looks at me, she's like, it did go everywhere. I said, oh shit, I was just trying to be funny and like, and she's like, no, your delivery sucked. And I was like, bro, I told you. But we did get him the number. It was a success. It was a hell of a journey to get there, Jay, but we did make it happen.
Congratulations, love, man. I'm excited for you. Hopefully that turns into a long-lasting romance.
I doubt it.
Nope.
I'm just a player, man. I'm very flirtatious, and she was just giving them Google eyes, so I had to go. I had to make her day. I had to make my day. Sometimes we just need a little bit of a reminder, especially when we ain't been active in the field. And I ain't really been active because I've been handling business, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of good to feel that, you know what I'm saying? She was a smoke show, by the way.
That's, I think, talking about mental health, man, that kind of goes all through it, right? Like, you still got it kind of thing, right? Like, sometimes you just gotta make sure that you still got it. Kerry, you don't have to raise your hand today. You could just like start talking and say, it's my turn to speak.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to be that guy, but speaking of music, I wanted to, and this is for real. Okay, there is somebody in our community who has been sending out personalized songs to people in their DMs. You know what I'm saying? And like some of these people don't even like reply, like they don't even say, "Yo, that was cool" or "Thanks." Like a simple fucking thank you would be nice. But anyway, not gonna call them out, but Shane. Get your ass up here.
Yes, we're getting close to the time where we're gonna have to sing "Happy Birthday" to you as well, Kerry. And so I want to make sure that we have full stage. I don't know how many more people we can get on the stage. If we can do 4 more or a couple more, but yeah, guys, if you are down in the crowd and you want to participate in singing "Happy Birthday" to Kerry, make sure you get on up here. This is our new thing. Like I know the tapes. The last time we did it, it sounded amazing. They will always sound amazing, and so we're gonna do it again. So get on up here.
Now, Jay, we got to switch some people around because we got like Melody in here. We have so many musicians. We got Jaden up here. We get Shane up here, bro. We doggone can almost get a whole chorus up here to sing Kerry's birthday, and then it won't sound like a horror movie, bro. That last recording was so scary. It's in my dreams. Happy birthday! Like what the hell?
And it was to a little girl too. That's the fucked up part.
It was definitely something like if you were to like play that over like a scene of like a bunch of clowns walking through an alley, I think that would have been perfect.
That needs to be the NFT, man. Sorry, Jaden. I know you got your hand up, bro. Unfortunately, you cannot take legal action any longer. We did find out that is no longer a thing if your shoulder falls out, but we're just going to try to be courteous and just pass it to you.
Damn, yo. Good morning, guys. First of all, yeah, I need to listen to the recording, the previous one, to listen to you guys singing "Happy Birthday" because I'm actually mad curious. But Jay, Seven, Turbo, Kid, everyone, it's so good to see you guys and to be in the space. Before I even say anything, happy birthday to Kerry. This is the first time I'm meeting you, but I also have a love-hate relationship with the birthdays. You know what I mean? And I know how important it is. So I really hope. I'm surprised you're on Twitter, on your birthday. Because if it was my birthday, I would have just been eating and drinking the whole day. You know what I'm saying? And not even been on social media. So shout out to you. I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. And it is good to be here, Jay. I think this is the first time, if I'm not mistaken, that I've came to one of your Twitter spaces. And it's really, I'm really glad that I did, because I was just searching for spaces in the morning and I just couldn't find any that were a vibe. And then I joined this one and I was like, but people that are actually, having conversation. So I hope you guys are doing good, and I appreciate you for having me. And yeah, shout out to Shane as well, because he sent me the voice message of him singing, and I responded to him saying like, dude, this is literally like the best voice message I've ever gotten this entire year. Like, it completely took me out of surprise. So shout out to Shane.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out to you guys.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you being here. You know that it means a lot, and you are more than welcome to pull up anytime. We do the show Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern. So tap in anytime. And yeah, the whole thing about Shane, I tell you what, I said the same thing when I responded to him was how cool was it to wake up to a personalized voice message. He was playing the guitar, singing basically, good morning to me. It was a personal message, man. That was so dope. So, I love when people do, personal creative things. So I'm glad that you brought that up, Kerry. And it, if you did get one of those messages and maybe you, maybe you forgot to respond or you forgot to hit send, right? We're all victims of that, where, you type out a very nice thank you message and then maybe your phone rang. And so you just didn't get back to it. I'm pretty sure that X remembers everything you type. So just go back into that DM and then just hit send really quick, and just hit that message back to Shane real fast.
Yeah, I
It
know.
only does that
I would
if you
definitely
go
send
in
back.
through the message app. If you just click on someone's face and hit send message, it does not save your text.
Okay. Well, go back into the message part, and if you have to retype it, you have to retype it and just say, hey man, sorry, like I had to retype it. No big deal.
And if you didn't and you were just being an asshole, just lie. That way it doesn't have to feel bad. You know what I'm saying?
And the only person you're lying to at that point is yourself. And then that's the conscious. You'll have to deal with that on your own. And Shane will feel good, and you'll feel like a nerd. So just do the right thing.
Speaking of feeling it, I've never gotten one of those messages. It's not a big deal or anything. I'm not keeping track or being like, oh shit, like damn, Jaden ain't never even been here and he got one. But oh man, it's about workout time. I can't wait to hear Corey blow the whistle. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for that. That's what I'm waiting on.
Early.
Wow, those are some flappy lips. We could tell.
You can't say that about another man's lips. All right, it is Corey's birthday. Never mind, Corey's birthday.
Dude, I'm sorry. You just busted my smile wide open there. I needed that. Thank you.
Can we please clip that, buddy? Anybody clip that?
Yeah, some.
Hey, the whistle means to get serious.
All right. We are gonna send you.
Hey, Jay, I just want to let you know I told Turbo that I will be no longer doing push-ups. I'm going into yoga for the workout. So just nice, deep, long lunges and stretches. Adjust those hips, guys, girls.
I love
Yep, that feeling there. Work with me. That's right. You got it. Retweet the room.
I love that. You know why I like, I'm a big fan of yoga, to be perfectly honest with you. A big fan of yoga for not only like the health aspect of it, but the mental as well, right? Like, because that's a place where you can just go into usually it's a dark room, and you just got to be, forced to sit in with your own head and vibe out. I love yoga and the stretching part of it, and especially if it's hot yoga, man, because then you sweat and you're stretchy, and because I can't normally like bend over and I got a bad back. I've been in a couple of motorcycle accidents, played football. Like touching the floor, is not easy to do sometimes. And after yoga,
You ever tried P90X yoga?
dude, I had to stop P90X after the plyometrics. So I think I've got like a hip flexor issue because I couldn't walk for like a week after the plyometrics.
Oh, after
That
this
yoga
workout,
is not
we're going
fun
to
or
talk a second
relaxing
about P90X and the whole beach body. You want to talk about marketing geniuses? Stay tuned. Get your workout in. Cause I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you about the old beach bodies having ass. Hey, they did it.
They did it. All right, guys, this is that time. We got to have healthy bodies, healthy minds, and healthy portfolios. So if you can get up, get that heart rate going, get that blood pumping, it's time to get your workout in. Oh, and pay attention because this song has got some rules in it. It's going to tell you what to do. All right.
It's your chance. You can be making excuses or you're making results. Let's go. Get up. If nothing else, just stand up. Make a difference.
Good morning. What's up, Jay Chains? Turbo made it co-hosting. Yeah, they do their thing. If you savvy Web3 GM, grab a plate and a seat. Let's begin. If you got something to say, come and grab a mic. We got one rule, no douchebag. Alright, retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Monday through Friday, we got the Soro. 10 a.m. Eastern Spaces with the purpose. All about the community focus, they deserve it. Come and speak your mind with no regrets, what you serve us. Pizza on Friday, work it off midway. Get the blood pumping, Web3 music is thumping. I got eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Web3 breakfast, Jay changes the host with the most. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Good morning.
Hey, good morning and happy birthday to Kerry C, the Web3 Breakfast #1 listener in terms of hours in the saddle, in the space, doing the thing. So shout out to you, Kerry. Happy birthday, my brother. Today, in honor of Kerry, we are talking about mental health and why it matters, and just about anything, really. This is our new thing that we're doing here, is that if you are the birthday boy or gal, is you get to sit in the co-host seat with us and chop it up. Really quick, I forgot, Seven. We do have to change that song. That song says 10 a.m. and we're now at 9 a.m.
Yeah, I gotta go in and swap out the 10 for the 9, and I'll send it to you. I can probably do that today, so we don't confuse anybody. But I want to say happy birthday to Kerry C. I can't wait to send you my birthday present, because I've been thinking about how funny it would be to do something, and it's gonna be great. So yeah, just keep an eye on your wallet today, sir.
Oh, that's exciting.
Also, Jay, I don't know what was going on in the audio, but it sounded like you had a, okay.
Oh, well.
Oh, geez.
Oh, geez. What's going on with Turbo?
What on earth just happened?
That was
Yeah,
a
my bad,
Look
man.
at that turbo, you there? Turbo.
Yikes.
That was a Turbo Pocket experience. I don't even remember what I was saying.
I just wanted to give a huge shout out to the Cardano family. I see Lolly down there. How you doing, Lolly? You know, Clay's in the building. You know what time it is.
You know that.
Baby.
Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to connect in the back. I'm super excited. Yeah, I am. I'm putting together a whole like research thing that I'm going to do this big video on the Clay Nation, Claymates, and what they've got going on and why it's important, right? I think if you had attended the NFTLV conference, you know that Cardano and VeChain were there together, and if you know anything about what they're doing with the partnership with the Sandbox, you know that that's massive as well. So. These are the projects that we got to start taking a look at, because when you think about longevity in the space, when you think about who's going to withstand the time of this build market, and where things go, especially if you got so many people calling for NFTs are dead, but if you look at what's happening in that ecosystem, you know that it is alive, it is well, and they are moving forward. I mean, massive partnerships, from the music scene again to Sandbox, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff to come. So. I've definitely, in the background, we got Clay's After Dark. I know they got a space tonight. They've sent me some information. We're going to talk. The team at Clay Nation, we're going to talk. I sent up my Calendly, so get ready, guys. And then maybe we'll even get them on the show so we can talk about this stuff, as a community as well. What they've got going on. Because as you guys know, what's really important, and we ask, anytime that we can talk to a team, it's really important to find out, like, what are you doing to keep your community engaged? Because, like, the salt levels get really high. The vitriol and communities got to tend to go sour. When we get through these phases of the market. But if you can keep your crew positive and you can keep the community going and pushing, like those are the things we got to take notice. We got to find the communities that are literally pushing forward through this shit, because those are the ones we got to ride with. So shout out to them. Definitely looking forward to chatting soon.
Oh man, bro, I love the Claymates, bro. I started in Cardano. That was my original home chain. You know what I'm saying? And that is a project that you can 100% definitely trust. Like, it's beautiful what they have going on, man. Shouts out to them. I'm excited to be able to talk to them and to go back on memory lane and see them doing it, man. I'll never forget they were doing. I think it was like England or London. They did like they actually made live clay, like people and characters in their community got to come and make clay things with them, and they got to keep them. That's pretty dope, bro.
That's cool.
That's pretty, like, that's next level.
You sound like you're in a tunnel.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to find a spot. AI Love's got the whole damn room taken up, so I can't sit in there because he's like, his phone's like loud as hell, so I'm just kind of wandering around.
I was wondering where you went. I was like, "Where's Turbo?" Yeah, I am loud. I am loud, but no, I do want to say, man, like, I like when we look at projects, when we examine them, you know, like, what does it really mean? How are they encompassing Web3 principles? Dude, they're doing so much amazing things within inside of the community, uplifting the community members, giving them a spotlight, accelerating their platforms, letting their entities grow. I got me a couple Clay After Dark hookups when I was in NFTLV, man, and it's just really good to see the evolution of people with inside of the ecosystem growing, you know, and that's why I really, really want to give them kudos, you know, like they really stand alone in that factor.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that stuff coming out pretty soon, probably later next week. So I'm still putting a lot of the information together and, you know, having conversations this week. So Craig, my dude, what's up, fam?
What is up, fam? What is up? I just wanted to come and say hello to you all. It's I don't get much time to get in here anymore, but because of IRL stuff going on. But just wanted to come and give you all a shout out. Happy birthday to Kerry, and just say I saw mainly the heading mental health matters, and I wanted to just mention one thing that's going on right now is because you all know mental health is so important to me, having lost a 14-year-old to suicide back in 2012. So it's really important to me that we push this agenda and we raise the awareness on mental health. So everybody knows GT, Mr. Gentle Tornado. So he has started a foundation called the Hyped Foundation, and it is to raise awareness for mental health. And I have decided to help him and come on board as like an advisor, sort of ambassador for him. And he has some big things coming. So I just want to make sure that, you know, for you, Jay and Turbo and Seven and the guys here and girls here, that I want to connect you all. If you're not connected to him already, I want to connect you guys to him to, you know, see how we can all help him grow what he's doing and get it out to the masses. You know, he's got some big things planned over the next 6 to 8 weeks, and I just want to make sure that you know, everybody that knows him and knows who he is and what he's about, and is connected to him will understand you know, where he's coming from. So I just want to make sure we all connect. So let me know, Jay and Turbo and Seven and you guys, if you aren't connected to him, I will set that up and get that ball rolling so you guys can see how you can help.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Please go ahead and facilitate that connection. And then, yeah, let's make sure we connect in the background so that we can move things forward.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Appreciate you
Hey,
guys.
thank
and,
you. Thank you so much,
again,
Craig.
Kerry.
Yeah, man, you're the fucking
Canadian
man.
Kerry.
Hey, you know, and then I'm sorry for your loss, but I know exactly how you feel. My little sister took her life when she was 19, and so yeah, I know exactly what you're going through, bro. So if you ever need to chat about that shit, because I know it's like hard to, you know, unless you've actually been through it, it's kind of hard to. Oh, he's going. Bye, Craig.
He rugged hard. He rugged hard straight out of the room. Damn. He'll be back. He'll be back.
And that's beautiful too. You know, I did post up in the Jumbotron for, you know, this is Kerry's birthday. We're talking mental health, and I posted up there in the Jumbo. I don't even know what we're calling it. I'm just calling it Jumbotron. I don't care. Up in the Jumbotron, I put up there. It's a video that I watch when I'm really struggling on those really hard days. And so, you know, like I invite everyone that if it's something you might be interested in, you know, maybe check that out.
Absolutely. I love that. Let's see.
My apologies. Twitter rugged me bad. Sorry, Kerry. I didn't hear a single word that you said. Twitter kicked me for some reason. And yeah, I love Elon. If you're listening, sort your shit.
Sort your shit, Elon.
Thanks, man. Yeah. It's my birthday wish that X gets a fucking facelift. Not a facelift, but an overhaul, a complete and utter fucking fundamental overhaul.
A blood transfusion
would be nice,
or a brain swap.
But I mean, that's a pipe dream. So
no, Jay Elon's been reaching out to Jay. So Jay, when you guys get on that call, just you know, just ask him nicely for Kerry. You know what I'm saying? And Kerry, I'm kind of upset with you right now. It's your birthday. Yo, Sandra's on stage, and you haven't even acknowledged that your homie's in the building on your birthday. You're in the co-host seat. Oh, my bad. This is just
I just saw her come up, bro. I just saw her come up, and she's been like throwing me hearts on the side. So
I saw her pop in the room, so I requested her to come up here. I did that before she requested, so that Kerry didn't have to bring her up. It was the surprise. Happy birthday, Kerry! There's Sandra, your friend.
Hey, Sandra.
Hello, good morning. Happy birthday, Care Bear. I hope that you have the most amazing day. And yeah, I was going to request, but thank you for beating me to it, J Chains. But yeah, I just hope that you have the most amazing day, Kerry.
Thanks, man.
Can
That
I
means
call
a
you
lot.
Care Bear too?
Listen, that was I wanted them to finish their exchange really quick, and then I was gonna come in and say, moving forward, Kerry is now Care Bear forever. Can you guys hear? Like, I'm getting myself. I am getting destroyed on text messages right now. Can you guys hear that thing ding ding every time?
No.
Okay, good. Oh my God, I got about 45 text messages in a row in this chat group. Jesus.
Yeah, because people are so excited about Care Bear.
I know.
If we don't get that NFT project immediately, I want a Care Bear hanging on my wall.
Can we just have them have like the pictures on their chest instead of their stomachs, and they just blast like weird shit out of their chest? Like,
can they be tattoos that then turn into superpowers? The Care Bears,
and they're all black. They're all black, and they just pound drum and bass music all of the time.
Yeah, and it's like Smokey Bear.
Yeah, you should have all your art on there and stuff, and it just shoots out the fucking beams out from your art.
I want Limoncello Bear, by the way. That's the one that I hope I meant is Limoncello Bear. All right, we got.
I just peed my pants with joy.
Yes, I knew it was going to happen today. All right, I think that this should be the time, guys. We've got a packed stage. If everybody is comfortable, if you are on stage, I'm going to need everybody to unmute their mic because we're going to have to sing "Happy Birthday" to Kerry, and this is going to be a group effort. So if everybody could unmute, I got to make sure everyone unmutes. And if you don't want to sing, pop down, and we'll bring someone up that does want to sing. But if you could, everybody unmute Turbo, Modern Canadian, Ardo, AI, Craig, Issues. You got to unmute. We got to sing Happy Birthday. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah,
you break Twitter.
Which version of Happy Birthday you singing? Are we doing the Stevie Wonder version? Are we doing the traditional version?
Traditional.
We're gonna say Care Bear instead of Kerry.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. It is. It's Happy Birthday, Care Bear. All right.
Happy birthday, Care Bear.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, change it.
1, 2, 3. Happy
birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Care Bear. Happy birthday to you.
Are you one?
All right,
Sandra.
I'd like to apologize. I'd like to apologize to all the listeners in the room.
Listen, that will be clipped, and apologies to then the ensuing thousands of people that are going to have to deal with that as well.
If YouTube takes it down for copyright, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh, this is a DMC.
All right, now somebody smash a cake in his face if you were standing next to him. But yeah, just want to say, man, I'm proud of you, J Chains. This has come a long way, man. I'm excited. Mental health matters. Big things in store. Turbo, you got to get with me later for some of that alpha. But happy to see everybody here. Hello, Craig. Happy birthday, Kerry, again. 7, kid. And everyone else in the room. Matt, we're happy to see you here again. So, but what's going on, J Chains? I see you taking over the world, baby.
You know, that's what we do. Well, we're trying at least, but we can't take out the world without this amazing, or take on the world. We don't want to take out the world. We can't take on this world without this amazing community. And I mean, just think about, you talk about that stuff, and then I'm thinking about Kerry's birthday, and in the beginning of the show, he said, it's been a great year, right? It's been an interesting year. As we talked about, as far as numbers go, Kerry is the number one listener to the show. And so, as we think about that in relation to the show, and where we've gotten as a community in this last year, man, I'll tell you what, like, I am just, this is how I show up every day, right? And I know that we're making a change to the hour and all that stuff, and we'll figure it all out. But I mean, this is, like Kerry said, like, he wakes up to this. This is like his morning routine. Obviously, this is my morning routine too. But this is where I get my mental health release. This is being able to chat with my community. Obviously, we've got to make a push and do some more stuff on YouTube. But over this last year, I mean, we talk about mental health, like, that's what I did over the last year. Was I worked on my mental health by building this community with you guys, right? It, to me, the whole ethos of like being a YouTuber was strange. Like, why sit on a podium and speak down to people and like speak at people? That's not what it was about. And so, coming down to things on a more granular level, like being able to sit in a room, and I talk about these spaces, Web3 breakfast, at the breakfast table with everybody, and that's why everybody's opinion and voice matters to me so much, is because we cannot think that we're anything without each other, right? And so I appreciate, Kerry, like, I love you, man. Like, you're a brother to me now. Like, we have spent hundreds of hours, in the same conversation. Corey, same thing. I mean, obviously, like, everybody that tunes in every single day, like, you guys have helped my mental health over the last year. Like, and I hope that, that there is some reciprocation there. So shout out to everybody. And, you asked Turbo, like, what are we building, man? This is what we're building. Like, we're building a place where people can come and hopefully, speak in a space for the first time, or being vulnerable to say, I'm having a trouble. There was a suicide in my family. I'm having trouble. Or, a PTSD because I was a soldier. It doesn't matter what your situation is. The whole point is that we have a place here for you to come and talk and feel like your voice matters, because it does. And that's important to me. And that's what we've built over this last year, man, is we've built a place where people can love each other and feel the support from a community.
That's very insightful, and makes me happy to hear that. And just when it comes to mental health, understand this, whether you're an influencer in this space, a leader, or just a fan or follower. If you're going through something, then get through it. But you have us here to support you. But don't feel for 1 second that you owe people an explanation for what you go through. It is your trial and tribulation, but we are here for you. So don't feel like you owe people an explanation as to what it is particularly that you're going through. And to the followers and fans, don't make these leaders and influencers feel beholden to talk to you about their private life if they don't want to. Don't put them under that kind of mental stress. They already feel under enough pressure to keep you informed of what's going on, because they are an influencer, they are a leader. And it's the same thing if you're a project. You can do one or two things well. You can build or you can update. And I relate that to military experience, and I'm sure any other vets in here can relate as well. I had a commander ask me after a mission, and he says, why weren't you the one reporting? Why was it the platoon sergeant? I said, because I can do one or two things well, sir. I can fight or I can communicate. And I chose to fight and let my platoon sergeant communicate. And so just be mindful of these things from both the leader and the follower perspective, because mental health does matter. I mean, look at some of the things that's happened to major influencers in the world, and nobody knew they were going through a thing, but they were crying inside. So just be mindful, be nice. It's free 99 to not be a douchebag.
Amen to that.
Kerry, you don't have to raise your hand. You're the co-host.
Yeah, that's the thing, man.
I was just trying to hit 100, bro. I was just trying to hit the 100. I got fat fingered it.
Oh, okay, all right, that's on me then.
Fat
Okay.
fingered the
Yeah,
hundy.
bro. Like, it sucks. Like, it sucks that like in Ardo's stories, like a lot of people don't get the like how big like what he was talking about at the end is. But you know, that's like the thing about like why it's important that we get out here and get to meet each other and get to know each other on these personal levels. Like if we truly want to do business and change the world together, then it starts with trust. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't have more trust than pulling up to somebody's granny's house. You know what I mean? Like a guy from the internet and be like, "Yo, what's up? I'm here." You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, guys. Like we got to get out and get moving. Get with these people. Like Kerry, bro. Like I love you, dog. Like you're a brother to me, man. Like when you made that art for me, bro, that that really touched my life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I got it printed. And then I printed it and it touched your life. And then I'm like blown away. Like why is he excited? He's a famous artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just a dude that I should feel blessed. But that's how we charge each other up, man. Is by continuing to pour and push into each other and pushing each other, right? Like Kerry, you fucking hosting shows, getting on stage. You ain't got the sweaty palms. You know what I mean? Like you co-hosting the biggest Web3 breakfast show ever in history. I mean, bro, talk about being on a rocket ship. My God, happy birthday, bro. If you definitely reach out, call me today, man. I'd love to have a talk with you. And shouts out to all the Web3 breakfast family.
Love that.
I would like to be on that call.
Love it, and be genuine, right? Everyone can have your back when you're up, but who's got your back when you're down? Who's got your back when you do have those trials and tribulations or that tough day, or you're sick, or you lose a family member, or you're going through financial duress, or you're just going through emotional duress? Who's got your back then, right? Everyone can give you applause and roses and flowers when you're doing good, but who's still there when the times are hard? And that's what matters. Who says they're a brother or a sister, but actually prove it? Words don't mean crap, right? Unless the actions support it. So that's what we need in this community. It's a whole lot of words going around. What actions are supporting it?
That's facts, man. What you got, Craig?
Yeah, I was just going to reiterate, excuse me, what Ardo was saying about just make sure we're looking after each other. You know, like we don't know what somebody else is going through behind closed doors. You know, we've got people in this space right now who are currently struggling. You know, I struggle every single day with the suicide, and it'll never get better. Right? The pain will never go away. Yes, you learn to deal with it, but the pain is there every single day. I wake up every single morning. So, you know, you don't know what somebody else is going through. And, you know, we've got people, you know, like, and I don't call people out, but, you know, Lady Bosnat's been struggling the last couple of weeks. So just sending her a message and checking in to say, how are you? How are you doing? And, you know, that I've made that my mission to reach out to people that I know are struggling and just ask them how they're doing and offer them whatever support they need that I can provide to make sure that it puts a smile on their face, to know they're loved, to know they're appreciated. And, you know, if we can put one smile on one person's face who's having a shit day, then our goal is achieved for that day. So, you know, scratch each other's back, hey?
I love that, man. That to me, you know, it's so important. Like if you can just, you know, improve one person's life, and there's a lot of different ways you can do that. And then, you know, it goes back to one of the earliest things I read, and I think this might have been something I read in Maxim magazine, like when I was in junior high, and it was about, and obviously this is not, you know, it's not applicable today, but if you were to say, you know, like hello or how's your day to a toll booth worker, it said that they would improve the quality of their day, which would improve the quality of their life by at least 60%, right? Because nobody ever fucking talked to a toll booth worker, right? And so if you just, and I'll use it as the example, if you just say hi to a toll booth worker, and you guys hopefully understand what I mean when I say that, make someone else's day better, right? Like that will make your day better. Like, you know, use your opportunities to improve. If you can't improve yourself, like if you don't know, you know, we talk about the 1% every single day, right? So if you're struggling to find what can you do to make your life improve by 1%, try to improve someone else's life by a little percent, and then that will come right back to you, and that will improve your life. I see that the thing went like everybody got muted. Is anybody allowed to talk? Or okay, there you go.
Yeah, and you know what? You know what else is really the thing that I set myself to do is homeless people, right? A lot of these homeless people are in those circumstances because of circumstance, not because they want to be there, but because they're a victim of circumstance, right? So smile at a homeless person, go up and ask them if they're doing okay. You know, you don't have to give them money, you don't have to help in a financial way, but just asking them if they're okay. And you know what? I don't know what the exact percentage, but I think it's like over 50% of homeless people in the United States are veterans I mean, come on, smile at them, give them a handshake, tell them the world's going to be okay. You know, that life's going to be okay. That, you know, just, you know, thank them for their service. You know, whatever it is that you need to do, but because they're, you know, a lot of them don't have anybody to go to, and just that stranger coming up and saying, "How's your day? What can I do to help make it better?" changes their whole mindset on life.
I love that.
And a lot of that comes from the lack of mental health support here in the U.S. You see, outside of those numbers, the rest are typically, it can be a situation of just financial, but it's those that are schizophrenic and things of that nature. And it's a big issue when, you know, you find out someone that was attacked by Agent Orange, and, you know, the system says, oh, well, you know, we'll give you $1,500 a month, you know, and we know you're dying, but this is the only support we're going to give you.
No. They get free health care too, you know, by some of the worst doctors to ever make it through. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there are good doctors, but I mean, bro, the entire system is broken across the board. Like, and that's where the problem, like, that's where we have to like come together, because, you know, it's not just veterans, it's not just the African American community, it's not just the white community, it's not just the LGBTQ community, it's all of us, bro. We all have our problems, and the system is broken at the fundamental level. Period. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just us coming together and being able to communicate to the other veterans and say, yo, we need to come together so we can have an impact. It's the LGBTQ and the women coming together and be like, yo, we need to come together and make an impact. Like, we got to get to work. Yeah. And that's what we're doing, man. Shouts out to Kerry for picking the topic.
And Craig spoke on it too. Ask somebody how they're doing, right? I know a lot of us can be busy, and sometimes someone may have reached out, say, hey, man, you busy? You never know when you may be someone's last attempt to cry out, right? And this is a fact. Being ignored has the same effect on the brain as being physically abused. Being ignored has the same effect on the brain as being tortured. So if someone is reaching out because they're going through something, there is nobody too busy to take 60 seconds, 90 seconds, 5 minutes, whatever it may be, out of your day to just listen. And maybe your words, your support is the difference in that person surviving another day. And I want to give everyone a round of applause in this room today, because no matter what you're going through, your survival rate of everything you've been through is 100%.
Hey, shout out to you. I like that. Thank you, Ardo. Shane T, what's up, fam?
Yo, what's going on? To everyone's same point is the exact freaking reason why I do what I do in sending out these personalized GMs to everyone. If you can wake up to something like that, I got one from Empress V. I don't know if you know her. I think she's been here before, but I've gotten several back that just made me smile so wide, and it just makes your day when you can do something for someone else, and it makes it even better if you can use whatever skills you have at your possession, or whatever skills you have. For instance, for me, it's my voice, and I know we're running up on time here, so I'll shut my yapper. But Turbo, check your DMs.
Shane T, you better check your DMs.
Hey,
Crypto Travis.
Yeah, I want to say, hey, everybody, follow back, and it's a cool space.
Man, I appreciate you. Thank you, Travis. Please make sure, definitely come back. And this is, we talk about, we're a space for everybody to have a positive experience in. So, man, thanks for being here. Make sure you come back at 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. And, sometimes we chop it up. Sometimes we talk about some serious things. Sometimes we talk about crypto. But the most important thing is, we're here every day and we talk. And I think, we'll get through some of these really important issues, and we'll, build, grow, and develop together. What you got for us, Turbo?
Yo, I just wanted to leave this last two little things I'd like to leave and then pass it to you and end this thing up. Is that when I was a kid, man, I always believed that like people didn't exist unless you thought about them. And then as I grew up and I matured, I realized that you are only to that person who they think you are. Like that's it. All you can do is be the best person of yourself. And if you want people to exist in your life, think about them and reach out and touch their lives. And they will exist, and so will you. And your life will be much better. Jay, take us home, baby.
Well, we got Craig. Craig, what you got for us, man?
I just wanted to leave you with the one comment that you know, as you know, I'm a mentor for youth and suicide prevention. And the one thing I say to every single person that I deal with and talk to is, remember that every scar on your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul is a trophy that you've been given for every battle you've won. So think about that every time.
Man, this is community, man. You guys are just amazing. I think that you know, obviously you got to be the best version of yourself, right? And if you ever need support, if you ever need somebody to talk to, I know that there is a plethora of people that show up, you know, Monday through Friday for Web3 Breakfast. But more importantly than that, my DMs are 100% open. If for whatever reason you can't DM me, tag me in a post, hit me any way that you can, Telegram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. Reach out, say, hey, man, I need to talk. I am 100% here for anybody that ever needs anything. And I know that there are several people in our community that would reciprocate that same thing. So shout out to everybody for being here. I'll tell you what, you know, sometimes we have the heavy hitting conversations. Today was one of them. But it's important, right? It's important that we do these things. And so thank you for being here, guys. Appreciate you all. Happy freaking birthday, Kerry. Do something great today. I hope everybody be great today. We love you, Kerry.
I love you all.
Love you, legends.
We
love you, Kerry.
all.
Happy birthday, Kerry.